Good day, everyone, and welcome to the Grumpy Old Gamers podcast. You can't teach an old gamer new tricks. I'm Ryan, and with me, as always, my good buddy Rob.
And that's him over here.
No, I've got it down.
You looked at it this time? Yay! All right, so you're over here?
You're over there. Yep.
Hey, all right.
Yep.
And my good buddy Ryan over that way.
Guess what, Rob?
Episode 84?
Episode 84.
Yay, all right. I'm tired. Don't quiz me this early in the game.
That was a softball, Rob. What are we going to do as we're going here?
Oh, I'm just going to start making animal noises.
Please do.
Oh, today in the Apple News. That probably clipped the mic. I'm sorry, whoever's listening on the audio. Really sorry.
We'll take that out in post.
Yeah. We totally will.
Well, I got a little bit of housekeeping. Just want to mention to whoever's partaking in our podcast, whether it be on the video or the audio, we still have some free games to give away. All you got to do is send us an email to makeusgrumpy@gmail.com and we'll send you a game code. As easy as that.
Yeah.
The other bit of housekeeping is I just wanted to mention that we decided to shut down the Patreon. It just wasn't growing, and right now it's just not. I don't know. Wasn't very. What's the term I'm looking for?
I'm not sure, but
no,
it's a rough time. Rough time for everybody to really be taking people's money. Yeah, it's.
And you know what we're doing? We're doing okay. The PayPal is still open, and I will still leave the link to that. And if you do feel like sharing with us, we'll always appreciate it. But for right now, yeah, we shut down the Patreon. You know, maybe we'll open it up again, and who knows how long.
Yeah, when everything gets back to normal.
When everything gets back to normal. Yeah. The new normal.
The new normal.
All right. Well, that's it for housekeeping. I'm just going to roll right on into news here.
Yeah, I like this one. I like this one.
So, our top story. This is the biggest story that came out of last week.
I know we always joke about us opening with the biggest story. This is legitimate.
This is legitimately the biggest story.
Hang on to your buttocks.
So, platform favorite of the show, Stadia, made a huge announcement this week. They are rolling out this feature that is going to change the way games are played. What is this feature, you ask? A search bar. You are going to be able to finally search the Stadia store.
Yeah. and your game list. If you have hundreds of games, you'll be able to search to find the game you want. Now, for those of you who are wondering why Ryan and I find this so terribly funny, other than the fact this was a real thing they've released.
Yeah, a real announcement they made.
What is the first thing you think of when you think of Google?
Big Brother.
Okay, what's the second thing? Other than failed startups.
It's like a verb now, because it's like literally Google is a verb. If you say you're Googling something, what are you doing? You're searching.
You're searching. And how long did it take them to put a search engine or a search bar on their store? 526 days since Google Stadia launched. For them to put the thing that basically made them a company
into
into
their
their game.
platform.
Yeah.
So I was like, okay, how many they got to be getting up there in like I don't keep track of Stadia stuff anymore. Like I hear about their exclusives and I know
They're exclusives.
they have a few, right? They have like 4 or 5. Anyways, so
They
I
have
found one exclusive right now.
one exclusive. It's
Okay.
Guilt. That is the
Yeah.
only exclusive they have right now.
Well, that and Orcs Must Die 3.
Okay,
Yeah.
you got
So
me.
2.
That's two,
um
and yeah, maybe
so
some
I
more.
looked up how many titles are in the Stadia library. Just over 100.
Right.
Yeah. So that search bar is going to be highly utilized.
Oh, absolutely.
Like, if you can't scroll through 100 titles in 30 seconds.
Yeah. Yeah. And is it 100 games or is it 100 games plus collections and
That's what it is. Like, plus DLC. And
yeah,
yeah.
yeah. Well, good for you, Stadia. Good for you.
In this article, like, some of these other Twitter posts, like, one guy's like, LMAO, the Google Stadia store didn't have a search bar.
Yep. Yep.
Oh, actually, so this other article I looked at was wrong. They have 172 games.
Holy Dinah.
172.
Wow. Okay.
Yeah,
Not a dead platform.
not a dead
We were
platform.
wrong. We apologize. On behalf of the entire staff here at Grumpy Old Gamers.
Yeah, we will no longer make fun of
And
Stadia.
this guy. Except that's a lie.
We're every chance we get.
Every chance we get.
Oh boy, I hear xCloud is coming to my PC soon, so that'll be the Stadia killer.
Yeah. Yeah. Google is the Stadia killer. They don't need anyone's help. They're doing it themselves. And actually, they got a beta now for xCloud on Apple devices.
Yes.
So
Yeah.
that'll do it.
Yeah.
I mean, we keep saying do it. It's dead. It's like that Simpsons meme where they're beating up and they're like, oh no.
Stop, he's already dead.
He's already dead. Yeah, that's Stadia. I would be surprised if you were to talk to Mr. Google, whoever is their president right now, if he knew they had a gaming service. Honestly.
What in this article, in this article I shared to you there, another quote that was in there was talking about their in-house developer before they shut it down.
Oh yeah.
And this former employee was quoted as saying, "Imagine working for Amazon but with no resources." So
yeah, just make games.
Yeah.
We don't have computers. You don't need computers.
Here's an abacus, you fool.
That's right. We got this Mac Classic and a Apple IIe. Go.
Oh boy.
Where do you go from there?
Where do I go from there?
Yeah, what else happened?
So, PlayStation had a state of play this week.
Right. I haven't watched it. Sorry.
Well, it was mostly a Ratchet and Clank, like just 20 minutes of footage from Ratchet and Clank, and okay, that gets me a little excited to.
Oh yeah, yeah.
Have a PS5 game for.
Yeah, that's gonna be awesome.
Like a game that's fully built, and not just has these little features added here and there. Like, I'm actually looking forward to. I'm probably gonna buy it like sooner than later. And I'm a guy who likes to buy my games on sale because
it is true.
Full price is ridiculous.
Mm-hmm.
But before that state of play started, they had 2 previews. One of them was for the new Subnautica Below Zero.
Oh.
Yeah, they have some gameplay of that.
Mm-hmm.
And they announced with that if you own Subnautica already on PlayStation, if you
Mhm.
buy Zero, you'll get a free upgrade, like a PS5, like next gen upgrade to your Subnautica if you own it.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. So that was a big thing. But they also announced that Among Us is. I totally didn't even think about it, but it's
Mhm.
it's not on PlayStation yet. But Among Us is coming to PlayStation.
Very interesting.
Yeah, I mean it's on Nintendo Switch already.
Yeah.
I just kind of assumed,
Yeah, you assumed it was on everything, right?
but also, um, it's not out on Xbox, um, or is it? I know it's out on PC, like Xbox Game Pass on PC, but uh, oh yeah, no, it's not out there yet. So, but they're holding it back because they are gonna have crossplay.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, but sometime in 2021, you'll be able to play Among Us like literally on everything. Do you have a smart toaster, Rob?
Uh,
Bam, bam,
dumb,
Among Us.
dumb toaster.
Dumb toaster.
But it's 4 slices,
Oh,
which is like if you're going to live fancy, you may as well get a 4 slice toaster.
now, so when you make toast, do you make all four every time?
Well, I've got 3 kids.
Yeah.
Quite often we do, yes.
I'm just thinking for yourself. You're like, I got the four slice toaster. I'm gonna make them four
Bam.
slices. I don't even care if I eat
Otherwise,
them all.
otherwise, I'm just wasting everyone's time.
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
Arguing with the wife, you're like, 4 slops to put bread in.
They're getting wasted.
I'm not wasting these slops.
You know, it'd be good right now. Why not? We're off the rails anyway. Let's
Yeah.
just keep going.
Yeah.
When's the last time you had cinnamon toast?
Oh, dude.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I kind of when I'm going upstairs after the show, I'm gonna make a slice of cinnamon toast.
I'm so gonna do that after this too. I've
And
even
then I'm
got
gonna
some.
do like a teaspoon of cinnamon, like, and just swallow it.
Yeah, that challenge. Yeah. Okay.
Be like, hey, 2017 called. Take this. I was probably earlier than that. I don't remember. When did all the kids go to the hospital because they were trying to do cinnamon?
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's got to be within the last 5 years, right? Because then they graduated. Was that before?
Tide Pods?
Yeah, was that before or after planking, and definitely before Tide Pods?
Oh, it's definitely before Tide Pods, because at least cinnamon is a food product. Cinnamon challenge. What year? Oh, I wonder if that's right. The first time it was on YouTube, 2007.
What? Oh.
2015 was when it was a little more popular.
Okay.
Yeah.
So, again, we're off the rails. Whatever.
Sure.
We're
Why
not.
not?
We're not even talking about video game stuff.
No, screw
Apparently,
video games.
someone shared to me. Apparently, there's a COVID eating challenge. That if you have COVID and you lose your sense of smell and taste.
Sure.
There's videos out there of people eating a raw onion. And that's the challenge. Is like if you have COVID and you've lost your sense of smell and taste, you should film yourself eating a raw onion. Not that things aren't bad enough for you. Yeah.
Well, you know what? At least a raw onion's not going to kill you.
No.
You may wish you were dead for a while, but and the people around you especially. Oh,
Yeah.
that's stinky.
So
yeah.
In summary, yeah, Ratchet and Clank looks amazing.
Yeah.
Among Us finally coming to PS5.
Mm-hmm.
And Subnautica Sub-Zero looks great as well.
Sure.
What else we got here? We have. I'm gonna close that one so I don't open it after. Fall Guys on Switch and Xbox has been delayed. And the reason it has been delayed is because we reported on it, it's got to be over a month and a half ago now, that Mediatonic was bought up by Epic Games.
Mm-hmm.
So now they have access to a bunch of Epic Games software and whatnot. So they are,
Like the Unreal Engine.
yeah,
Pretty big deal.
pretty big deal. So they're holding off the game because they're adding cross-platform, so you'll actually be able to
Good.
play fully cross-platform with everybody.
That is pretty awesome.
That is, right? I don't know if I'll pick up Fall Guys again on the Switch.
Yeah.
I mean, I like to hop in once in a while and I kind of go through like a few days where I play it a bunch and then I'm good until the next season comes out.
That does seem like it would be the worst way to play it. Like, even if it's cross-platform, that the people on the Switch are not winning a lot of the games, but it's a little tiny screen too, right? You're just like,
yeah.
Although sources are telling me you can actually plug it into a dock of sorts and play it on the big TV as well. The Switch.
Right, yeah.
It may catch on. Like switching on a... Yeah. Anyway. So Fall Guys.
Yeah. Fall Guys. Fall Guys coming eventually to Switch and Xbox, but delayed for now. No new release date window. Oh my goodness.
Sorry.
Are you okay?
I think so. I may have achieved low-level orbit with that one. You know, the best part of all these ads, and Brian and I, as we're reading these off, we got tabs open for all the articles. Like, half of them have the same COVID-19, at least on mine, ad that I have to keep closing to get to the article. It's like, I get it. Please stop showing me the same ad. Sorry. That was not a political statement of any sort. I just saw the same ad over and over.
Oh, that's fair. Like, I it's true.
There's going to be comments in the bottom. Rob's an anti-masker. I even have one in my pocket. Look at that.
He was trying to put it on over his headphones before we started.
It's true. Wanted to be safe.
Oh,
where the hell are we? What are we talking about now?
Well, we are talking about some big news that came out today, just today. That Sony and Discord are partnering to integrate Discord into the PlayStation.
Right on.
So that is why the sale to Microsoft fell through.
I guess that would be a big thing, wouldn't it?
Yeah. They are... They have given a bunch of money to Discord, or they have bought a bunch of stocks.
Sure.
I've read here.
I'm surprised that all the consoles haven't made some sort of
a deal with Discord.
A deal with Discord, because I mean, it's used in all, and like PC gamers love it,
and it's really the best way to get like cross-platform communication, right?
That's right. Yeah, it's true. It's on, or it could be on everything. Maybe Stadia will get it soon.
Well, that would be huge.
Huge news.
I can't find where I read that now. But...
you know, we don't need to prove anything we say. People can just believe it.
But yeah, so this must have been one of the reasons that they decided not to sell to Microsoft.
That would have been awkward. Microsoft's like, yo, so you guys want to work with us? Because I'm sure that the head of
I'm holding up 2 giant bags of money.
Yeah. One on each shoulder, like a boombox.
Yeah. But I mean, what was it, like 2 billion or 3 billion that Microsoft wanted to pay for them? Like,
it's a lot of money.
It is.
You know what? Microsoft, you can buy the grumpy old gamers.
Yes.
For like $300.
Yeah.
Give or
I might hold out for 5 just for nice round number.
Right. 400, and I will sign things for you too. You could have the Rob Lego story.
Awesome. So speaking of Xbox, I didn't really put 2 and 2 together on this, but Limited Run Games doesn't make games for Xbox yet.
I was really surprised by that.
Right?
Yeah.
But think back to it, I was like, yeah, that's absolutely right. All I see are Switch and PS4 versions of.
They do Sega CD games, and
Yeah,
like,
but like for modern consoles,
yeah.
So Xbox has announced that they are officially working with Limited Run Games.
That's good.
One of the people here were talking about it. They're like, we've done lots of stuff with Bethesda, which is now
right. Yeah,
which is now a Microsoft first-party company.
Just invite them to the meeting,
and
be like, hey,
they put them out. They put them out on PlayStation and Switch, but not on the old Xbox. So, Xbox owners, you can look forward to Limited Run Games making some cool ass stuff for the Xbox.
There you go. And actually, yeah, they worked with Double Fine as well, which is also a Microsoft product now.
Right.
Which, I mean, is getting to be more and more of, does Microsoft own them or no? If we're not sure, we'll just say yes, because it's more than likely.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
So, yeah, watch for that coming soon.
Yeah. But what we won't be watching for right away is
Konami.
That segue.
Thanks.
So good. So good.
So good. Konami will not be attending E3 this year, as previously announced. Yeah.
There's my shock face right here.
They on the weekend there, on Saturday, they posted to Twitter saying, due to the timing, we will not be ready to present at E3 this year. We want to reassure our fans that we are in deep development on a number of key projects, so please stay tuned for some updates in the coming months. While we are not participating this year, we have great respect for the ESA and know that 2021 will bring great success. We will continue to support the ESA and wish them all the best to the participants at this year's show.
We were totally working on real games.
Yeah.
And we just can't make it this year because with our real games that we're totally working on.
The Metal Gear Solid pachinko machine.
The Metal Gear Solid pachinko machine.
Yeah. We want one in every house.
Yeah. So currently, Konami's only publicly known in development title is Pro Evolution Soccer 2022. So they were either going to drop a whole bunch of like bombs about games that no one had any idea about, or they would have to fill 30 minutes of Pro Evolution Soccer 2022.
So yeah, half a year ago they announced that they were no longer pursuing video games, and then they've been just slowly kind of releasing stuff here and there. Like they put out that platformer, the skeleton platformer on the Switch. It might actually be on all the consoles, but that's where I saw it. But I can't remember the name of it. And then they also announced about a sequel to like an NES title at the Indie Direct 2 weeks ago.
Yep.
It's like we're just trying to get everyone off their scent and be like, yeah, we're still making games.
Oh yeah, totally. Yeah, I really don't know. I don't understand anything Konami's done for the last 5 to 10 years.
Yeah. I don't get it. I just don't get it. So they will not be at E3. But stay tuned for more Konami news.
More Konami news coming soon, probably not.
So, what do we got here next? So Xbox added 70 games with FPS boost last week. Now, It's a feature on the Series X and S that allows older games to run at double their original frame rate with no patches or updates needed. So, um, there was a few. There's some big ones in there, but some of the big, the ones that people might really enjoy. Um, Assassin's Creed: The Ezio Collection is up to 60. Dying Light is at 60 frames now. Far Cry New Dawn 60. Lego Worlds 60. Metro Last Night 120. But the one that really has me excited, Rob,
Yeah.
really like I just want to get a Series X to play this,
Yeah.
is at 120 frames per second.
Aw.
Honk. Untitled Goose Game.
It just smacks of like they just discovered it, accidentally did it, and they're like, oh, I guess we should add it to the press release. The first thing I thought of when he said that was like when Blizzard announced that Diablo 2 save games were going to work on the Diablo 2 remaster. I was like, that was not something they designed, it just happened.
Yeah.
It's like, oh, I guess we can put that on the feature list. As some marketing guys, snorting mountains of cocaine discovered, that's a feature.
Yeah. See, what I picture happening is wherever they're like adjusting these frame rates, like it's just a big knob, and they load a game up, and they're like, okay, let's see how, and then somebody was just like playing Untitled Goose Game on their lunch, and then they're like, let's see, we can get the full 120.
Just the goose is going twice as fast. It's like Benny Hill music in the background.
Absolutely.
Uh,
But I mean, also I wanted to mention with this, it's again, Xbox doing the right thing.
yeah. Oh,
And,
yeah.
giving love to old titles,
Yeah, I mean, it costs you nothing.
Yeah.
And it makes it better, right? Like we joke about the Untitled Goose Game, but yeah, lots of increasing the frame rates and everything.
That game already has like a cell shaded look. Like, I mean, it looked good already, even on a Switch. Like, it's just gonna be like butter now. Like, I can't even. Yeah.
Yeah, sure. Why not?
Changes the game to be like photorealistic now. Like, it looks like you're actually controlling a real goose. I don't think it works like that.
But... No. But please feel free to put in the comments how wrong we are.
That's what we love to hear.
We love to hear it.
So
what else we love to hear?
Last bit of news we have, just today, the Epic versus Apple lawsuit started up. And so to start off, apparently an Epic Game fan got tickets to the gallery of this lawsuit and started chanting. Where was that? Like, I think he started chanting free Epic," or something like that, like in the courtroom.
Oh, good.
Yeah. So off to a great start. But the story I wanted to really talk about was this list they released. It shows how much in the first 8 months of giving away free games, how much Epic actually had to pay out to companies to release their games for free.
Mm-hmm.
And the list is first 9 months. Anyways, it cost them 11.8 million, 11.6 million to give away all their free games. The number one, and it was their first game that they gave away, that cost them the most, was Subnautica.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. And the way this sheet works out. Can I actually open this? Oh yeah, I can.
Yay!
So yeah, it shows here like the buyout price, like how much Epic had to pay to the developer
Mm-hmm.
to get them.
Hmm.
Uh, Mutant Year Zero was up there. Batman Arkham. Oh, it just says Batman Arkham, so probably Arkham Knight was
Okay.
was 1 point. Oh, that
Wow.
was 1.5 million.
Okay.
No, why did this article say it was Subnautica? uh,
Um, I don't know.
but they also break out here, like basically what it works out to, how much they spent
Mm-hmm.
per person who downloaded it, and like for Subnautica, it cost them $1.74 for every person that downloaded it.
Wow.
Yeah. Well, apparently they gave away Celeste at some point. That one was not friendly to them at all. That one cost them $12 a person who downloaded it.
You know what? I think actually that's how I played Celeste was on the Epic Store.
Oh, okay. But yeah, so but they figure it's a return on investment, you know.
Yes.
Actually, I think around Christmas, I don't know if we talked about it on the show or not. I might have been just talking about it with Brent,
Mm-hmm.
but I looked in my Epic. You know what? I'm gonna look at my Epic. Oh, I can't minimize. Never mind.
Yeah,
I
I think
tried.
we talked about it on the show. I do remember we looked at how many free games we had, and
Yeah, but it was like I have like 80
Mhm.
some games in my Epic Game Store, and I've bought exactly 3 of them.
Yeah, yeah,
And even those weren't full price games. Just
yeah.
and it's not like they're not all crap either.
There was some, yeah,
there's some crazy good stuff in there.
yep.
But I mean, I still, even though they give away all this great free stuff,
Hmm.
I still go to Steam first.
And here's the thing too. 11 million to Epic. Just hang on a sec here. They just made 15 million in that
Yeah.
space right there off Fortnite
Hmm.
and the Unreal Engine, which is in 60% of video games made nowadays. Like
Yeah.
that is not a scientific number. I cannot prove that. I mean, it totally is. Believe it. Tell your friends. But yeah, Epic's doing okay.
Yeah, they are. I
It's
just,
still an amazing amount of money, but
it is. It really is. Like, it's like, I don't know. It's probably just like advertising dollars to them.
mhm.
Why they just write it off as advertising or something like
Oh
that.
yeah, oh yeah. And eventually, I mean, they're going to cut into things a little bit, right?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Like I don't know what's going on at this trial. In another article I read about today, the owner of Epic Games, um, they had a PS5, Xbox Series X, and a Switch as exhibits, and then they had them point and like identify each one. I don't know. I don't know what's going on, but
In a trial of two companies that nobody feels bad for.
exactly.
Like, oh no, Epic and Apple.
Yeah. You already get all our money.
Yes, yes. That was over Fortnite, right? That was the whole. This is the whole.
Yeah, it's the whole
Okay,
uh, Fortnite was circumventing the Apple Store.
right.
They gave you a link to a web page where you could buy the V-Bucks and have them applied to your account. Yeah, and then
There you go.
Apple wasn't getting their cut. And that was breaking the rules of Apple.
That's right. You don't mess
Mm-hmm.
with Tim Cook, man.
You don't.
You get the bonk.
He will bonk you.
He'll bonk you right on your noggin,
Yep.
and then he'll sell you $800 wheels.
Yeah.
Yeah, and you'll buy them,
And you'll buy them and you'll like it.
and you'll like it.
And thank you, sir. Can I have another?
Could I please have another one? That's a lot of news to take in.
It is. But that was it. I'll let that settle for a minute.
Just simmer. That's right.
So Rob, Why don't you tell me what you played this week?
I played a video game.
Yes.
It's been a busy week for the family here.
Mm-hmm.
I'll leave the personal life out of it, but um, played some Hades for the Switch. Was trying to decide for the longest time which platform to play it on. Got it for the Switch.
How did
Kind
you
of.
wait, sorry. How did you pay for it? With the Patreon money?
Oh yeah, okay. I was like off my credit card, but oh yes, that was the Patreon money. So thank you, Patreon supporters, for
Yeah.
that. We just finally cashed it in, and
Sorry, I didn't mean to derail you there.
so I got Hades for the Switch. It's fun game. Wish I'd got it on the PC, but
Oh.
I love the portability of it. There is so much happening on. Most of my Switch playing is portable, just
Yeah.
because it's the way I play it. There's just so many tiny little things on the screen, like
Oh.
things are shooting, and it's kind of an isometric look,
Yeah.
so it's already kind of hard to see things. I just found myself getting shot with a bunch of stuff I didn't see. Still fun, still great, and a bonus of playing Hades is that it's cross save.
Oh.
You can actually connect your Steam and Epic saves up, and once you log in and certify all that, it cross syncs.
Oh, that's
So
awesome.
so if I was to get it on the PC now, it would I'd have my save file, which I mean, granted, isn't huge, and I could get back right away, but it is a very cool feature that
I
I
love
wish more
that.
things did.
Yeah.
So, and it's a great game. It's an awesome game. I can see why all the conversation happened about it being game of the year. The voice acting and the graphics, they're amazing. The gameplay is very easy to get into. With you can see where it can get very complicated, and um, how the systems you can see how it gets very deep. That's the word I'm looking for. But you can hop right in and just mash the attack button if you want for the first little bit, which is how I play games.
Yeah, me too.
But yeah, the story really draws you in, and the acting's really good. It's a protagonist that you don't instantly hate, so very cool.
Have you tried any of their other big games like Bastion, Transistor, any of those?
No, I might have tried Bastion once, but it was a lot. I don't remember anything about it.
Okay. So I've had that sitting on my Switch since like November.
Yeah,
And I just like I want to play it, but I don't know, like I just like I want to have like some time to play it. I don't want to have anything else
right.
on my plate. And then
Mm-hmm.
I go and do dumb stuff like starting up BioShock on the Switch instead of starting up Hades, which is what I really should have
Sure.
what I
Yeah.
really should
Yeah.
have done. I haven't tried any of their other stuff either. Like I really wanted to try Bastion. I've
Yeah.
heard a lot
Yeah.
of good things about it, but uh, like a lot of the people saying it was game of the year were saying it's a perfect culmination of all their previous titles just
I could see that.
meshing together into one great game.
Yeah. Yeah. It's got a lot to it,
Yeah,
and seems really good.
awesome.
Yeah.
Well, maybe I'll fire it up this week.
There you go.
I've are you done? Are you done talking about
Yeah. It's.
that
I
value?
mean,
Okay.
I don't think it's not exactly. Yeah, I'm not exactly going to break any news on how Hades plays. I
Yeah.
think anyone who wanted to know knows how it knows what
Yeah.
it is already. So
Yeah, exactly. Okay. Um, I was just going to say that, yeah, I've kind of burned out a little bit on BioShock.
mm-hmm.
Um, I don't know what it is. Like, I'm enjoying it, but I'm also like, I've been at my Switch a couple times now, and I'm like, do I want to play this or one of my other smaller games? I'll just play the smaller game.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know. Maybe I just need to fire up two once now that I have a taste for the first one.
There you go.
I really wanted to get through the story though, but
Hmm.
Uh, something I did get to try this weekend, at the great recommendation of Brent, fellow grumpy old gamer,
Hmm.
was King of the Seas, which is a demo that's out right now on the Switch. Uh, and yeah, it's a lot of fun. It's like a pirate game. It's a time demo, so only an hour of gameplay. But in that hour, like I did a lot of things, but you never leave the
So
ship. It's
many things.
so many things, but you never leave the ship. It's all about, like, they made the ship like steering mechanic very arcadey,
Okay.
and I mean the it's a semi. It's not super complicated, the upgrade system, but
Hmm.
it's enough. I mean, you're still just using a controller or your Joy Cons, whatever, and yeah, but it's a lot of fun. Like the ship battles are a little arcadey, so they
Okay. Nice.
yeah.
Nice.
So um, there's a deal right now if you pre-order it. I'm not going to take advantage of that. I'm just going to put it on my wish list, and I've got enough other stuff to play.
Yeah. Yeah.
But I will keep an eye on it for an even crazier sale, uh, and definitely play it. But if you get a chance, you want to just try something for, you've only got like an hour.
Which is usually what I have. Yeah.
Yeah, give that a little demo a try. It's definitely worth it. Are we keeping you up, Rob?
I
Are we?
swear, I had a huge coffee before we started this, and I had energy for like the first 5 minutes.
You peaked and now it's the
It's
crash.
all the way down. It's like when you give your kids cake. It's
Yeah.
woo.
Face first.
You know, speaking of games with demos and things like that,
Hmm.
uh, Resident Evil 8's coming out in like 4 days here.
Yeah.
Yeah, you
Yep.
gonna pick it up?
I've ordered. I have I have a copy coming
Right, right. What was that for?
for PS5.
For PS5. Oh, you're
Yeah.
gonna get all the graphics.
Yeah. Yeah.
I thought you were gonna say Stadia.
That
Um,
would have been the funnier thing to say.
that's I have pre-ordered my Stadia copy.
Yeah. Yep.
Ugh.
Okay, while I'm talking here about my next thing, look up how much it's going to be on Stadia if you can.
Yeah, no problem.
Okay.
I go
Uh,
right to their damn store because I'm a Stadia member. All right,
uh,
go do it. Go do it.
okay, so I just wanted to mention what else I've been playing. I've been playing a lot of first-person shooters this past week. I've
Mhm.
definitely got back on this bandwagon.
Nice.
As I've been talking about, I've been playing a lot of Apex Legends.
Mhm.
My kid definitely got me into it. Uh, her and her boyfriend, I team up with them quite often and play. But I've also been playing a lot on my own,
Mhm.
and I don't know, like at first it's overwhelming, but once you get into it, it's a lot of fun.
Mhm.
And also I've been playing a lot of Call of Duty Warzone with my good buddy Mike.
Buddy Mike.
My good buddy Mike. And yeah, you know what, man? We played on Friday night for like 3.5, almost 4 hours.
Mhm.
And we won a few and had a lot of close ones, but we were just, yeah, it was so much fun. And that one I don't like to play so much on my own. Like, I'm always, it seems like there's a lot more of a younger crowd in it.
Oh well, yeah, because
Yeah.
that's not hard. Um, we're at that stage of life.
Yeah. So, but if I got Mike or anyone else to play with, I'll definitely hop onto Warzone. Uh, both games have their merits.
Mhm.
Like, um, but if I could play one more comfortably, I wish I could play more Call of Duty Warzone.
Mhm.
That's a lot more up my alley. But
Sure.
I'm still having a lot of fun in Apex. And did you find out how much it's going to cost? How much is it going to cost? Please say $90.
It's 80.
It is 80. Hey.
So I mean, it's the same as everywhere else, but it's also the same as everywhere else.
Okay.
Unless you get the deluxe edition, which is 95,
Oh. La di da.
which is a deluxe digital edition. So you basically just give them the money, and then you own nothing. You own the right to play the game a little bit.
Yeah.
But I guess that being said, that's even when you buy a game now, and for something else, you install it and then it walks away. I don't know.
Oh,
I
I
don't know, man.
I thought it might be a $90 game, but it is only 80 on the PS4 and PS5 as well.
Yeah.
Okay.
Only 80 Canadian dollars.
Only 80 Canadian dollars.
Yes.
I've got to work like a whole day to buy a game.
I'm just gonna have to steal it. I mean, I'm not playing this game. Don't get me wrong. I will watch some playthroughs of it, but
Oh no, you're gonna play it, Rob.
I'm not gonna play
Because
it.
people love watching you play horror.
They
games.
do love watching me play it. You know, I'd have less trouble playing this, I think, than the Biohazard.
Yeah.
Because it's outdoors, it's snowy. It just seems a little more. I mean, there'll be jump scares,
Mm-hmm.
but it just seems it's not quite as claustrophobic. So, yeah. Plus, I'm not dropping $80 on a video game that isn't, that isn't something special.
Yeah.
I mean, it may be something special, but not to me. That's
Gotcha.
yeah. I mean, it does have a 9-foot woman in it that everyone's super excited about.
I posted a meme to our page there today, and it's like Resident Evil players this week, and it shows the clip from Game of Thrones, and it's like, where's the big lady at?
Where's the big lady? Yeah.
Well, last thing I'll just mention is
Right, the show.
the show. Yeah,
we're doing a show right now, aren't we?
yeah, something
Yeah.
like it.
Yeah.
We're all just hanging out.
Just fine. Having a good time. Just kidding around. That's a reference nobody got.
No.
Yeah.
So lastly, I also put a lot of hours into Death Stranding this past weekend. And I have to say this game is my jam.
Really? Okay.
It is really my jam.
Okay.
There is enough hardcore sci-fi in there to keep geeking out. But then, it's almost too much, but then there's a lot of like silliness.
In a Kojima game?
In a Kojima game. I know.
Whoa.
So one thing I'll point out, and you're gonna love this.
Oh, sure.
So kind of when you're in between levels or between runs, you have to have a shower, and then you got to use the bathroom.
Yep.
And you got to go 1 and 2,
and
then they take all this stuff and give you grenades made from it. So,
all right,
with the number 2s being the most powerful grenade.
Sure, why not? That makes sense.
Well, I mean, the sci-fi behind it is that you're absorbing these
sure,
yeah, the stuff that the chiral energy, and that's how they extract it. Like, you wash it off in the shower, but they take it and make a grenade from it, and then there's some in your bloodstream because you have it running through you. So when you urinate, they take that, concentrate, and but it's just so hard for me to not be giggling as I'm like, ha, poo grenade. Ha, pee grenade.
So I'm going to ask you a question. I've never played this game, but
yes.
I just heard people talk about it.
Yeah.
If they had just made a movie, would it give you kind of the same experience? Like, is it the game? Is the gameplay part of what you're enjoying with the game?
The gameplay is definitely part I'm enjoying.
Okay.
So as I'm getting further on, the cutscene breaks are less and less.
Right.
They're still long when you do come to one. But I've actually, like, getting out in the world and actually making some deliveries and just like, the game is so gorgeous.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
And The fighting, like when you do have to fight, it's easy enough. Well, you have your grenades,
Right. Right. The poo grenades.
the poo grenades. So I decided to look up because I'm about 22, 23 hours in.
Okay. So you're
Uh,
like 4%, 5.
4%.
Yeah.
Well, I finished up chapter 3 and I'm like, huh, so I've heard it's like a 40 to 50 hour game. So
Mm-hmm.
so I actually looked up and there's like 17 chapters. And I haven't been like I didn't even like lollygag that much. Like I did a couple unnecessary deliveries just because I kind of wanted to, and
Sure.
they weren't story progressing stuff at all.
Mm-hmm.
But also I did read that uh, the first 3 chapters are very like front heavy. Like you're gonna spend that amount of time, but almost after chapter 3 is almost the halfway point in the game, even though there is 17 more chapters.
Okay. Okay.
They say you fly through the rest of them. It's the like on these breakdowns and the pages are like chapters 1 to 3 is like 20 to 40 hours, and then it's like 3 to 17 it's like 20 to 25.
Okay.
So
Okay. Gotcha.
but yeah, there's like yeah, I'm really enjoying it. I'm like, I'm definitely gonna finish this game up.
Okay. Okay.
Yeah. Um. Yeah. I mean, I kind of wish I would have tried it a little sooner, but you know what? I'm getting to it now.
There you go.
Yeah. Um. And that's all I've been playing. Death Stranding and first-person shooters.
Yep. Yep.
What a combination.
It's a.
Oh. Okay. You know what? I'll give Death Stranding a little more love. The game.
Okay.
The game is very meta. Like it's very aware of itself. Like when you go to these rooms where you do like they're the private uh courier rooms. That's
Mm-hmm.
like the bedrooms. Um and if there's something that you need to pay attention to, like you see Norman Reedus sitting there,
Mm-hmm.
and like he'll look at you and then go like point at something, like if you're supposed to go soothe the baby in the room, or
Mm-hmm.
go look at the control panel or something. He'll look at you and then like point, like if you're kind of just wasting time in the room,
Mm-hmm.
like just very aware that he's in the game being played.
Sure.
The other thing that made me laugh first time I seen it was when you're using the toilet going number 2,
Mm-hmm.
this screen comes up and it's an advertisement for Norman Reedus's show on AMC. I think it's called Ride, and it's like his motorcycle riding show.
Okay. Okay. That's funny.
And it even says that it's like Norman Reedus in Ride, and it's like a picture of like the show. I'm like, oh yeah.
Mm-hmm.
But also, yeah, there's so many cool little things. Or
Sure.
you either think they're cool or you think they're super cheesy and you're gonna hate it. But I think it's cool. So whenever somebody famous or like any of the new characters get introduced, it's like the Mexican director Guillermo del Toro.
Mm-hmm.
He's got a pretty big part in this game,
Okay.
and his name is Dead Man. But like the first time he appears, it's like Dead Man. Like it appears on the screen, it says Dead Man, and then underneath it says Guillermo del Toro. And like Lindsay Wagner's in this game.
Mm-hmm.
She has a pretty major part. And the first time you see her, same thing. It's like President, and then it's like Lindsay Wagner.
Okay.
Like, yeah, it's pretty interesting. So every time like you meet someone new, like you get the actual actor's name,
Mm-hmm.
and that's like the whole blurring of the lines between making a movie and a game, and
Okay. Yeah. Yeah.
things like that.
It's the fact you're getting the credits as it's going. It's
Yeah,
oh, very cool.
it's interesting.
Mm-hmm.
So, okay, that's enough gushing about Death Stranding.
Say you hate it.
Mm-hmm. Do not recommend.
Nope.
How about cannot recommend enough? How about that?
If you like throwing poop,
If you like throwing poop grenades.
this is the game for you.
I mean, beyond that, they don't acknowledge it very much. Like,
Mm-hmm.
besides how you make them.
Yep. Yep. Here's how you make number 2.
Yeah, here's how you make a number 2 grenade. Well, it's getting close to Rob's bedtime, folks, so I think we should wrap this up.
Just bring it home. Bring it home.
Okay, I'm just going to hop right in. Thank you, everyone, for watching or listening. Hope you had a good time. We had a good time tonight. I think we were a little giddy.
Mm-hmm.
Little giddy.
A little
It was fun,
giddy.
though. Little giddy. It was fun, though. But, you want to check out more of our stuff, you can go to thegrumpyoldgamers.com. That's where we post all of our original content. Or if you're just looking for news, hop on over to the Facebook page. That's where we have, all the current news happening.
Mm-hmm.
Also, if you enjoy us even in the slightest, a like or a review or whatever platform you are listening or watching this on, just any way to like, subscribe, anything like that, it helps out immensely. I can't even tell you how much it helps. Please. No. I'm begging. But yeah, with that, I nearly forgot the most important thing. If you have anything you want to talk to us about, just reach out and say hey, or if you got a video gaming question, retro video gaming question, we got a pretty good brain trust working here at the Grumpy Old Gamers. We can answer lots of questions, even about modern stuff. We're hip to that too.
Yo.
Daddy-o. Just send us an email to the Grumpy Old Gamers, or send us an email to makeusgrumpy@gmail.com. Other than just say thegrumpyoldgamers.com. We should just get that as an email, shouldn't we?
Yes.
Yeah, sure.
Sure, yeah. We're gonna have to open the Patreon again. Sorry, folks.
Yeah. But yeah, makeusgrumpy@gmail.com. We always love to hear from you. But this week, is done. So have yourselves a good week, and we'll see you next week.
Good night, Gracie.
Good.